Shalom. I had to give y'all the last one. I had to, y'all. Because this one is deep. This is traveling the world. It's the same video, but this one is crazy. I mean, it literally tell you stuff that you know already. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all this last one and stuff. But you know, if you want to check it out, go ahead. All right, here we go. Whenever it loads up, man. I did rewind it back.
A mile a minute will go from New York to Liverpool in 2 days. The bodies of these ships will be built above the waves. They will be supported upon runners, somewhat like those of the sleigh. These runners will be very buoyant. Upon their undersides will be apertures expelling jets of air. In this way, a film of air will be kept between them and the water's surface. Ships with cabins artificially cooled will be entirely fireproof. In storm, they will dive below the water and there await fair weather.
Talking about submarines.
There will be airships, but they will not successfully compete with surface cars and water vessels for passenger or freight traffic. They will be maintained as deadly war vessels by all military nations. Some will transport men and goods. Others will be used by scientists making observations at great heights above the Earth.
There's your satellites.
Aerial warships and forts on wheels. Giant guns will shoot 25 miles or more and will hurl anywhere within such a radius shells exploding and destroying whole cities.
You hear this? That was your satellite. There is no satellites floating around outside the Earth. There is none like that. If you don't believe me, I will figure out a way to put it up here, or I will go upstairs and use the computer and show you that there is not one up there. Not one. I'm just being honest with y'all. They use planes, high altitude planes. We actually have a plane called the Hubble. That is the name of the plane. They use that plane to take pictures, what they would call outer space. Alright? I'm just letting you know. If you don't, look it up. There is a plane called Hubble, which you also know they have a satellite called Hubble. Now think about that. There is no satellites out there. Okay? Because there's water outside the atmosphere. So where are the satellites going to... They would have to have motors on them. They would have to be able to propel themselves within the water. You see what I'm saying? You read the scriptures, you believe what the Most High say. If you don't read if you do read the scriptures and still think it's out of space, or what they telling you, and think it is a big giant nuclear bomb in the middle of the solar system, then you calling the Most High a liar. When he literally told you that he made two great lights, one to rule the day and one to rule the night. That's the sun and the moon. There is no big giant bomb out in the middle of what they call a solar system. That's a lie. The stars and everything circle above us. You know? So us as a people, we need to listen to our power and follow what he say, not what they say. You got people going up here showing these images of this NASA with this fake sun. And if you can't tell that's CGI, then something wrong with you. I'm talking about, look, it's a solar flare. That's CGI, y'all. That is not real. And then the one thing where they do have a picture and you see these flames coming off, what did the Most High tell you who he is? What did he say? He's a ever-consuming flame, fire. So the one thing that they do have like a video of, when it's like in different spectrums of light, that's him. That's why they always have it blacked out and you see the flames coming off it, or whatever, or the heat, the radiation coming off it, because that's him. And they know that. That's why they black it out. They don't want you to see your father sitting on the throne, or see what his temple, or whatever, however he got it made up there, what it looked like. They don't want y'all to see that. Because it even tell you in his Isaiah that one of the rooms he went into, it was fire. Oh no, the throne room. It was fire running across the ceiling. So you see what I'm saying? And tell you the trail of the Most High, his train of his garb or whatever he was wearing. It says it's fire, and it wraps around the room. You see what I'm saying? So there is no sun in the middle, and we going around it. We are stationed. We are fixed. We do not move. Everything else moves. We don't move. The waters move. You got, I think the outer water goes clockwise, then another set, I think it's 3 sets or however it goes. I can't really remember, but I know the outer waters go clockwise, then another set of water goes counterclockwise. Everything moves like a clock. Where do you think they got that from? Like, listen, y'all. Listen to the Creator, not man. Man is a liar. The Creator isn't. He put 2 lights in the heavens. He put stars and what do you call them? Heavenly bodies for light on the earth, not for aliens and this and that. Stop listening to them. They are crazy. That's why you tell you, don't listen to them, because they are dismayed by the stars and the signs in the heavens. They are crazy, and you are crazy listening to them. You know what? Let me tell y'all something real quick that happened today. I was riding up, not Belford, Ogons. You know where it's a anybody from Philly, you know, it's a tire shop. If you run, I can't remember the name of the street, but if you keep taking the street, it goes right to Broad. But you can either turn up Belfield or you can turn up Ogons. It's at the bottom. It's like right outside of Logan or in Logan. But it was a guy walking up the street talking to himself. So something just told me to pull over, and I asked him who he was talking to, and he said, "You don't see him?" And I said, "No." And he was like talking to him, answering him. So my thing is this: is he crazy, or is he talking to something we can't see? Because he's not listening to what we live. He's not in tune with this world. He's in tune with the spirit world. You ever thought about that? When you see somebody talking to themselves, they might really be talking to something and not crazy. They tell you they're crazy. They tell you. You don't know who we talking to because you can't see it, because he's probably in tune with it and we're not. See that? Think about that. All right, y'all. Shalom.